the defensive skill. I doubt it though. Nope. Nope. No. 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 Nope. No. Yeah, okay. No. Are you wearing grass? What is that outfit? It's the worst one for you. What the heck?
Is this proof of my new power?
This is your archmage outfit? That looks awful. It's the worst outfit for you. Okay, whatever. Light damage. Increased damage by 20% when attacking a boss monster. That's good. Lucent beam. Okay. Celestial burst. Nice. 10% chance for an attack magic. Okay, that's useless. Unleash. 8 spherical colorful light deal light damage to enemy. That's pretty good. Increased damage when using magic attack consecutively. That is good. That is really good. Okay. Magic attack of the same element has elemental break. Deal 80% more damage throughout its duration. Does not apply to summoning magic. Magic attack of the same element has 80% to more damage throughout its duration. So if I spam out the same attack element, it does 80% more damage. Magic attack of the same element has an elemental break. Okay. 40% chance of nullifying. Okay, that's terrible.
My bond with the spirits virgins. May this cultivate our connection. My bond with the spirits virgins. My partnership with the spirits is profound.
Okay. Yeah, I don't need this one. Yep, Mystic Mastery is insane. Don't need this one. I'm gonna take Elementary, because I don't know what that exactly does. When using Class Strike. Oh, that's terrible. Why am I using that? Here. Alright, we don't need luminescence anymore. glitter dust. I honestly don't like doppelganger. Eh. Do I want to replace anything in there? I don't really use New Moon that much. I could Celestial Burst. I just want to see what this does. Okay, let's go with that. Yeah, Palomina is the only one that has a terrible outfit for this class.
I feel stronger than ever.
Healing. Increase healing of own moves. That's pretty good. That's pretty good as well. Use power of light to remove an ally status effect? Why not just have this? When you cast a restoration skill, it removes the status effect on an ally. Hello? That's just better. Deals light damage, chance of instantly destroying undead of lower level than self. Oh, that's pretty good. Healing light plus, there you go. Nullify all damage from a blow that would otherwise be fatal. Okay. Healing magic consumes less MP. Revive fallen allies at 40% after using a class strike. Wow, that's terrible. Okay.
I'm starting to twig it. The elements are all around us. I'm starting to twig it. The elements are all around us.
Yeah, Goblin Hood is pretty bad. Okay. We're gonna switch that out for deals light damage, chance of instantly destroying undead. Yeah, let's pick that one. The Full Metal Hugger is what we're gonna use there. And this. We don't really need that because Cure Water is better. I guess we can get Revivifier. Yeah, let's get that. Okay. And then we can put some new moves on him. Nullify something. Remove status effect when restoring HP with own healing moves. And healing move heals for 100% more. Well, I guess you're kind of a healer now. Congrats. Here, protection is paramount. Okay, we're good. Wow, that took forever.
There is much about the world that
Lagrazzo has the Dark Archives, which means there are lots of books there, right?
It doesn't even show us where our main quest is supposed to be on here. That's just bad.
more than I have ever witnessed around the world. They say all knowledge.
I'm sorry. So I get off of here. Then I need to like swim down there.
Which is housed in its halls.
I hope we find more information about all this. And about core stones.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna give up on completing this game. With 100% side quest being done. I just don't want to deal with it. It's too annoying to traverse. So I'm just not gonna do it.
It's so gloomy here. Feels like we're gonna get jumped by a ghost or something.
Could you not, Val? It is not as grim as all that, I assure you. Brazzo Islet is known for its rolling fog. Not to worry, we will get acclimated to it accordingly.
Is that a menacing shadow I see in the mists?
Julay, please.
Creepy spooks and frightened mooks.
Is that necessary?
Good God. Good.
The name does this place justice. It sure is dark. Where should we look for Aish? I guess in town is as good a place to start as any. Yes! This is kinda exciting. This might be useful.
You know, why didn't we go here first? Like, story-wise, it doesn't really make sense, right?
Got some syrup.
Why did we head to the mana tree first
Grizzly.
instead of going to gather all the alms
Taking
first?
this?
It just makes more sense to go gather the alms first because we would have to... Huh.
Yes.
Why are we only going to get the Alm of Darkness right now?
Taking this. Got some
It's
syrup.
weird.
Yes. Taking this. This is kind of exciting. Nice. Let's rest up. on it! Here, use this! Taking this? Let me see. A rare item! Taking this? Yes! Let me see. Nice!
$2,000.
Welcome! You can't go wrong with these goods.
Earth elemental moves do not consume MP when used during an elemental break. I still don't know what an elemental break is. The game has not told me.
Come again soon. Welcome. All these goods are the take a base meal from your purchase. 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 Come back again sometime. Welcome. Peruse at nearly. I see happy doing business with you. I see happy doing business with. I see happy doing business with you. I see happy doing business with you. I see happy doing business with you. I see you have happy doing business with you. I see happy doing business with you. I see happy doing business with you.
You have the weapon design. Very good.
I see happy doing business with you. 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 I see happy doing business with you.
Oh, this is still way better. Okay. What the? When did I get that? Okay.
Come back anytime.
Okay.
Let's plan our next move. Yes! Got some syrup. Let me see. This might be useful. Yes! Taking this. Grizzly! Taking this. This is kind of exciting. This might be useful. Where to next? Taking this.
Pamail, welcome back to the archives.
Who are you?
Please, remain calm. I am pleased to see you in good spirits, as always, Master Aish.
Quite. After the appointment of the new Alm of Water, we received word from Niccolo that the party had to set off without the rest of the alms. As you may have surmised, the Alm of Darkness has not yet been named. I believe you all made the correct decision. That is, if I am indeed addressing the Alms and Soul Guard, I am Aish, head curator of these archives. I am honored to make your acquaintances. If it were not for the presence of your companion here, I might have remained in the stacks and missed your arrival completely.
Did you call her Pamail earlier? What is that, a nickname?
Oh, I assumed her fellow alms would be familiar with her alias. Palomina prefers to go by Pamail when visiting Legrazzo incognito.
Oh, you mean when you wear that outfit that fools no one?
Unfortunately, yes.
Nonsense. Your disguise fooled the majority of the scholars who live here. They were indubitably convinced of your humble origins.
You are too kind, but the affirmation is appreciated.
Well, if you two are friends, that makes this quicker. Can you help us find a way to deal with Delafos?
Delafos? Interesting. I did not expect to hear the name of such an ancient hero spoken under these circumstances. Tell me more. An unsettling predicament you find yourselves in, to be sure. Much as I would love to analyze your encounter in detail, I do not think we are afforded the luxury of time. We must now turn our attentions toward a way to successfully oppose Delafos.
Great! Less small talk and more problem solving.
Forgive my directness, but are you perchance a sproutling? Your garb and stature seem to suggest so.
Could be. Who's asking?
This is the first time I've observed a sproutling up close. Our resources on the subject are limited. Might I convince you to submit a few tissue samples for further study?
I'm kind of busy with this whole Delafos problem. Maybe later?
I will take you up on that.
Whoa there, buddy.
Circling back to our previous discussion, I believe your best chance against Delafos would be to set a trap meant to inflict harm and sap his power. Unfortunately, the creation of such things has long since been deemed dangerous, and knowledge thereof banned from general consumption.
Makes sense to outlaw things that hurt people.
You will find
And
that
yet
it has
you
taken
have
quite
swords,
some time
weapons,
for
magic
humanity to reach
wands,
that same conclusion,
spells.
I fear.
That calls down meteors from the
Arvid
sky.
Lore comes to
All
mind,
those are legal.
The single
But a
longest
trap
and
that saps
deadliest
people's
conflict in
power
our
and then
history.
lock them in place is
The
not.
seemingly endless fighting only ceased when the Benevodon presence made itself known. The combat records of the time we have on file state that the Benevodon's anger itself was incited by the wanton consumption of mana power by the people of the world.
Oh,
One would think that a trap that literally saps Evil's powers and lock them in place should be legal.
As you say. But I digress. So goes the tale of how the legendary hero traversed the world, sealing away the Benevodons in each of the lands, as we currently understand it. Even here in Lagrazzo, we house a defeated Benevodon on the top tier of the Passagian Tome Spire, the Benevodon of Darkness, Zabelfar. After the monsters were sealed away, whispers of curses swept through the lands, warnings of prophetic disaster should the Benevodons awaken. Darkness will deepen, breeding monsters in its wake. As foretold, the Tome Spire now teems with fearsome enemies. The forbidden scripture you now seek rests in the middle of their nest, inaccessible to all who value their lives.
But what are we gonna do?
We must beat Deilophos at his own game, of course. Fear not. I will see you to the Passagian Tome Spire myself.
Did Ace just say he was coming with us? Into a den of monsters?
Can't be. He must mean to see us to the entrance.
Ace is certainly interesting, but he does seem to want to help us get to the Tome Spire at least. Let me see, is this? Let me see, this might be useful.
We've restocked the stores of ink, but according to my notes, I am afraid that the structural support for the building must be replaced as well.
Already? How time flies. Since we replaced the posts on the same schedule as the Alms pilgrimage, without the fairy's arrival to remind us this year, we must have completely forgotten.
That's how you're propping up this place? Given the state of the architecture in Lagrazzo, I shouldn't be surprised. It's a little crooked.
How quick you are to judge. Every minute detail of these halls has been measured thoroughly for structural integrity. As such, even the slightest bit of negligence in the upkeep will cause the complete collapse of the building.
Then what are you doing? Get a replacement now!
The apprentice scribe was meant to acquire a suitable reinforcement, I believe. You should ask him. More importantly, am I in the presence of this year's Convoy of Alms?
Yes, indeed. Though they are currently lacking an Alm of Fire, the rest of them represent the Alms of Wind, the Moon, Water, and Wood.
Fascinating. An Alm of the Moon has not been designated for at least 16 years. We've sent several scribes to Aetern in the past to document the changes since its destruction.
I think those two got distracted.
What are we supposed to do about the building?
Honestly, I care more about Aisha's promise to show us to the Tome Spire.
We can't just let the building fall. I'll go ask the apprentice for starters.
I mean, we do need
Ace,
the Scepter
so as to
of
attempt
Darkness
to extricate him
over
from
there.
that animated exchange as soon as possible.
Hooray. We get to babysit the head curator of the Dark Archives.
Okay, if I were an apprentice scribe, where would I... be? In the archives, I guess.
Hey!
That was a great new experience.
Oh, good. Okay.
Let's use the Meridian to travel.
I'm guessing he's downstairs over here.
Taking this?
Oh. All the way in the back. Okay.
Excuse me. I'm supposed to ask you about a structural support for the courtyard? Can you help?
Support? I don't know if we have any replacements stored away.
Hang on. Aren't you the one in charge of getting new ones?
I wasn't given any official requisition notice from management. Restocking these things takes time. I keep trying to tell them. Though, it is the scheduled maintenance period for the courtyard. The entire building could fall and crush the documents we have on file. There's a record of just such a tragedy in the past. A large number of tomes and the scholars in charge of them went missing after a freak accident. They were caught up in...
Oh no. I can't waste any more time. Forget about the history lesson. What can I do to help now?
Well, if you can find an object of equivalent length, I'm sure that will work. There has to be something here in the archives. Let's see here. The courtyard structure needs a post exactly 68.1 centimeters long. Thank you for taking the trouble to assist us. We hardly ever see such friendly visitors in Legrazzo.
Friendly, huh? You don't have a lot of helpful neighbors here?
A hazard of Legrazzo's locale. This gloomy place doesn't lend itself to cheerful company, I'm afraid. I suppose a soul guard from Tiania such as yourself may be predisposed to helping people. Is it one of the criteria from which they decide who to send with the alms? Or maybe...
Not another long-winded tangent. I don't have time. Hold that thought. Gotta take care of a few things. Right, so if I were a building support, where would I be? Guess it's back to the archives. Hey, mind if I take a look at your broom?
Oh ho! I see that you too are a connoisseur of sweeping implements. This broom here is over 400 years old, a favorite of one of the more famous alms of darkness.
Wow! How is something so old in such good condition?
Can't you guess? Not a single one of us scholars cares a whit for cleaning. Oh, we have not touched the broom for centuries.
So it's a decoration? Well, I'd love to get some use out of the thing, but it's too long.
A pity. It is a marvelous instrument.
Then maybe you should, you know, tidy up? What's that thing for?
You mean this wooden scoop? It's for water, of course.
Really? I think the ones in Tiania are different.
Yes, well, you have access to forges in Tiania, do you not? Metalcraft is far easier to come by in a town blessed by the powers of fire.
Oh, that makes sense. Other places don't use as many metal tools, huh?
I believe we have all learned something from this exchange. Speaking of which, have you need of this scoop?
Nah, I'm looking for something to use as a support post, but that's a little too short and flimsy.
How disappointing for you and the scoop.
This is so silly.
A new face? Splendid! Me? Why, I'm Bon Voyage, legendary inventor and eccentric genius. And this is my fork of unusual size, a giant's fork.
A what?
A giant! Large, hulking humanoid monsters, you know? You do know, don't you?
From storybooks like the ones that Hina used to read, but not as guests at the dinner table. I didn't think they need forks.
This is proof of the existence of giants. Or it might be an oversized tribute to the goddess. Or a fluke manufacturing accident. Whatever it is, it has great historical value.
I didn't realize it was such an important fork. Too bad, since it's the length we're looking for to shore up the building.
Why didn't you say so? It's yours.
But I can't use something of great historical value as a support post.
Never sacrifice the now for the sake of the past. What matters is providing for the future. Wouldn't you agree?
When you put it that way. Okay, I'll try it. All right, now to take this back to Aish.
Oversized fork.
Finally! This should be the perfect size. Now to take it back to Aish. If he's finished with his conversation, that is.
I mean, why would he be talking to nobody?
Yes!
That'd be weird.
My word, sproutlings are like nothing I've ever seen before.
Ah, I see.
There is so much we could learn, so much we could study.
You said you're of a very advanced age, correct? The regenerative plant-like properties in your genetic makeup might have something to do with it. Or perhaps...
Oh, you're back! Finally!
Sorry, it took a while to find something usable.
The diminutive nature of sproutlings might be an evolutionary means to conserve energy within a small frame, according to a treatise I read last year.
Val, you have the replacement, right? Tell me you found something.
It's not exactly what we wanted, but I found a giant's fork that could fit the bill.
Oh yes, the support! I nearly forgot about it yet again.
Do you mind? We were chronicling our newest discoveries on the growth cycles of sproutlings.
Keeping your city from crumbling is more important.
I suppose we might as well replace the support post now before we become even more distracted. Let's see.
That looks even worse.
A fine post, I must say. Make a note to replace this again exactly 1,460 days from now.
Val, in
Roughly
acknowledgement of
3
your
years?
services to the archives, I would like to present you with the old support.
Thanks, but we don't need your leftover junk.
Goodness! I believe this item would be better identified as the elemental vessel, Shade Sight.
How fortunate. It appears that luck is on your side, Val.
They used an elemental vessel to prop up a structure?
We use the tools at our disposal to fix problems as they arise. But I digress. We are finished here, if I am not mistaken. Let us make our way to the Tome Spire, as promised.
After I spend the next 30 minutes leveling up these characters.
I doubt that Aish and I will ever see eye to eye.
How do you manage to keep up with someone like Aish, Palomina?
We have been friends since our youth, and fellowship begets forgiveness. He has not changed.
So, you've known each other for a long time, then?
So, that's one more elemental vessel for us. Let's see what else Aish has to show us.
So pulls in people.
Sounds like we all had a tough time with this little adventure. Better gear up and make sure I'm ready to take on the Passagean Tome Spire.
Welcome! All these goods are the come back again sometime. Welcome! Peruse at your leisure. Come back anytime.
Okay, let's get started. Okay, the darkness one better look amazing on all of them. Oh yeah. That looks amazing. Anytime during stagger and press to do an upward swing. Okay. Got Dark Saber, very nice. Strengthen, okay. Increase damage by 10% when HP drop below. Nope, that's awful. Ooh, sucks in enemy and then explodes. Okay. Raise defend when HP drop below. Nope, that's terrible. Increase damage when HP drop below. Okay, that's even worse. Okay. And then Dark Saber Plus. Okay. Low HP, low HP, low HP. Okay, the only good thing on
Just
here
getting
is the dark
started.
saber.
Awesome. Keep it up. Just getting started. Awesome. Keep it up. Just getting started.
You know what? Who needs flame shield? Dark saber it is. Actually, we can get rid of this. Put flame shield on here. There. I like that too.
This is just the beginning.
Arrow rain. Hurl bat. Darkness ring damage, right? Yeah. Damage by 20% for 30 seconds. Nope, that's terrible. Use the power of darkness to decrease an enemy's attack. Nice. Restore 20% after defeating an enemy. Raise attack when party member defeats an enemy. Enfeeble plus. Nice. Raise attack, raise everything when a party member defeats an enemy. Increase damage against enemies with 30% less HP. Grants 50% chance to recover 20% HP when an enemy is defeated. Okay, Nethergate is okay. We definitely have to socket Enfeeble for her though.
Good job, Lane. I'm getting stronger day by day. Good job, Lane. Feel like I'm one with the spirits.
Don't need Demon Summon. Only one summon is needed per character. And we'll socket Enfeeble there. Okay. And is there a good ability to switch out? Aha! Okay. We don't need this. There. Ooh. That looks good as well. I like it.
I'm eager to try out my new skills.
Phantom Blade. Dark Saber. Oh. Okay. Pearl Bat. Grants 40% chance of silencing all enemies. Augury. Use the power of darkness to bestow a stat increase on a random ally. Yeah. Increase damage by 40% when attacking an enemy afflicted with status effect. That is good with Karina. Okay. Grants 10% chance of instantly destroying an enemy afflicted with status effects. Grant 30% chance of inflicting a status effect on an enemy when using a special attack. Okay, that's terrible.
My horizons have broadened. I'm on the right track. My horizons have broadened. I'm on the right track. I have the spirits to thank.
I don't like any of this. 40% chance. You know what? I'm gonna put that on him. Oh, right. It's not many things we can switch out here. Because he just buffs critical damage. Out? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll take Wheel of Fate. That looks good as well.
I can aid my allies with this new strength.
Evil Gate. Dark damage. Shorten the duration of status effect and stat decreases. Eh. Dark Orb deals dark damage. Recover HP. Droplet of Rain deals dark damage. Recite a curse spell deals dark damage. Chance of instantly destroying an enemy of lower level than self. That's pretty bad. 10% chance of paralyzing with special attack. 10% chance of paralyzing with normal attack. 15% chance that a special attack will instantly destroy an afflicted enemy. Okay, that's terrible.
My bond with
Good.
the spirit's virgin.
She doesn't have any more free
May this
slots for us to
cultivate
suck
our
at anything.
connection. My bond with the spirit's virgins. My partnership with the spirits is
So I'm glad that there's no passives on there. That's actually good for her. Okay. In terms of these, I think we're gonna switch out Old Blaze for Dark Rain. Deals dark damage. Chance of instantly destroying an enemy of a lower level than self. Eh. I just don't like Doppelganger. Out of all the skills, gotta be the worst one. We'll go with that. I don't think the size is very good because the way it does less damage, but it has an insta kill for enemies of lower level. And if the thing about that is that enemies of lower level just dies instantly to our attacks anyways. So I don't see why anyone would pick that. Because level difference in this game is so massive in terms of boosting your damage and lowering your damage. Aw, what a cute little jester outfit.
Whoa, what's this new
Necromancer. Okay. Summon ghosts. Okay. Reduce damage that demons and undead deal. Lowers enemy magic defense during battle. That's pretty good. Summon bumpkins. Dispel magic. Use the power of curse to decrease all of an enemy's stats. That's insane. Extend the duration of stat decreases from own move by 80%. Dark curse effect applied to all enemy. Of an enemy. Okay. Restore 110% of damage inflicted by summoning HP. Okay, I can see why that's pretty good.
I'm starting to twig it. The elements are all around us. I'm starting to twig it.
Okay. We don't really need to have that. Okay, so what are my characters gonna be? It's gonna be Palomina. I'm gonna have her using the dark one. And then I'm gonna take him, and I'll give him the Sylphid Boomerang. And then I'm gonna take her, and I'm gonna take the Earth one. Gnome Shovel. There you go. Then you can have the Salamando. Then you can have Lumina Lantern. Why not? We don't need Revivifier. Instead, we are going to take Dark Curse on here because that's insane. Same thing for this. We'll just put... No, Dark Curse only have to be cast once. So we'll take Dispel Magic, I guess. I'll take Hyper Cannon. Okay. And then, yeah, we're still missing some. Dark Curse applies to everybody. That's insane. And extend the duration of status effect decrease. Nice. There you go. I don't think we need anything else, right? Ooh, okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, we don't need that. Okay. And we're done. And that should be the last time we ever do that, because there's no more class unlocks. So our character is just as good as it can possibly be, or the build that I go for is as good as it can possibly be.
The Tome Spire was built by the Grand Archivist, Passagian. Stored within its depths is the forbidden book we seek. Passagian is said to have tamed the malevolent monsters in Noah, employing it to protect his collection of knowledge, including that tome. But before I digress further, let us go forth.
Say what now? Together? Didn't you say there were monsters in there?
I am aware of the dangers. Are you the sort that would leave a colleague behind? Or do I not count as a colleague, as I am not one of the alms you are charged with protecting? My safety is irrelevant to your current objective.
He's worried about your safety, and that's why he wants you to stay here. Don't assume Val's indifferent like you.
Aha! I believe I have a solution. From now on, you may consider me a friend. Surely the bonds of friendship are reason enough to bring me with the rest of the group. Now that that is settled, shall we climb the spire?
The nerve of some people. You can't just come and declare yourself someone's friend. It's gotta be a mutual thing.
My companions, calm yourselves. Aish is also an accomplished magic user. He will not slow our stride.
Kalamina, I know you like the guy, but...
Keep in mind that he cannot be dissuaded once he has made a decision.
Ooh. A cube.
Wow. I've never seen so many books.
Oh, the Grand Archivist Passagian recorded every single bit of knowledge he possessed. He preserved it all here in the Tome Spire, so that his wisdom might endure beyond his lifespan. Oh, a scholar's dream.
Every one of these books is full of stuff this Passagian guy just knew? There are more texts here than someone can read in a lifetime. I don't know. I bet I could get through these while keeping watch over the burrow. And how long were you intending to do that, Jule?
Gracious, I was almost entirely swept away. But we have a mission to complete. Avoid what skirmishes you can, and keep an eye out for the Forbidden Tome.
What is up with this place? The bookshelf...
There we go.
move on their own?
Passagian's mastery of the magical arts knows no bounds. He devised an entire structure to protect his knowledge, and to this very day, it...
Oh no! Looks like Ace is falling behind! Stand clear! Yeah! Yeah!
A bearer of that.
What is going on? Why does this area look so warped? I can't tell up from down.
Oh, marvelous! I do so enjoy the experience of stasis flux, though I have only been in here once before. There are many theories, but we have no concrete proof of what causes this distortion. Mayhap I will solve the mystery one day. It could be linked to instability in the flow of mana power, or perhaps a byproduct of benevodonal interference, or even a trap laid by Passagian himself.
Great, we got it. Time to move on.
Morley, can I ask, what does digress mean?
Oh, Aish tends to say that when he's going off on a tangent. To digress means to deviate from the original thought.
I like
so
that.
When Aish is digressing, he's talking about other subjects.
Is that so? Well, in that case, basically everything Ace says seems like digressing to me.
This construct becomes